welcome back. This is one of the things that I don't really have anyone to talk to about. So I'm going to vent here. I recently went on a 1,200-mile road trip. I needed to get my car serviced. So I found a place that had great reviews near the school that I'm going to while up here for the summer. I told them that my brakes were squealing, one of my headlights was out, and I needed an oil change. They called me, so I told them that I needed the vehicle back by 4 or else I couldn't pick it up until the next day because I had class at 5. So I dropped it off first thing in the morning, and then at noon, no, it was about 2, they called me and said they couldn't find anything wrong with the brakes. They couldn't recreate the sound and that my brakes looked fine. She said she would have them recheck and call me back. So at 4, when I knew I was on a time crunch, I called back. They didn't have an answer. At 4:30, they called me back and said, dude, there's nothing wrong with your brakes. Your car's ready to be picked up. I was like, all right. So initially they told me that the brake diagnostic was $89. I was in a rush. I had to walk to the car place from my Airbnb at, I think they called it about like 4:35. 4:35, not like 4:30 or 5. 4:35 p.m. And so I rushed over, got there at like 4:45, pretty much threw them my credit card and drove back to the Airbnb so I could change into my scrubs and be to class at 5 p.m. So I was rushed. I had finals that day. Was that my written final? I can't remember. It was either my written final or my skills final. So, needless to say, I didn't really drive that night. I drove back to from class and that was it. I trusted that they did everything. My bill total was $502 for an oil change, replacing 2 headlights, which I told them may as well replace 2. I know it sounds ridiculous for the headlight change, but I have a Chevy Tahoe, and Chevrolet made my year of vehicle a nightmare to change the bulbs. You have to actually take off the front grille. So I've had to have that done before, and it costs like 5 times more in labor than it does for the actual $20 light bulbs. So my bill was $502. She told me that, you know what? I actually have the paperwork here. I don't need to speak from memory. So let's pull it out. So the lights were $25 each. The oil was $27. The brake inspection was $150. The headlight bulb replacement was $218. To actually do the oil change was $24.95. And then there's something on here that says customer okayed to perform a peace of mind complimentary inspection. I don't know what the fuck that is. So my bill total was $502.94. So you can imagine how pissed I was tonight When the first time that I've been driving in the dark since then, I realized, same headlight still out. My other headlight, real yellow, hasn't been replaced. I did get a new oil sticker, but I have the... What the fuck? There's a guy stopped in front of my car. I don't know what he's doing. He's like looking up in the ceiling. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm in my SUV right now, and there's a man walking his dog, and he stopped right next to my car, but started looking up at the sky. Anyways, he's gone now. So you can imagine how pissed off I was when I found out that my headlights actually haven't been replaced. So I checked the oil gauge on my car, which is still set at 54%. So if they did actually change the oil, it definitely, they didn't bother to reset the gauge inside my vehicle. Poor customer service, poor whatever. They even have me do that when I go to a drive-in place like a Jiffy Lube or Valvoline or whatever. They always want to reset the oil light. So I'm pissed now that I feel like I paid $500 and now I don't even trust that they checked my brakes. I'm wondering if just because I said I was traveling through the area, they figured they didn't have to do shit. Tomorrow, I start a new job in caregiving, which is an exciting event. So I have to be in another city tomorrow, and then I start clinicals tomorrow night. And tomorrow's Friday. So likely I won't get my vehicle back into their shop until Monday. I'm pissed. And I don't really have anyone to help me with that, like a dude who knows mechanics or anything like that. I guess I do have a friend in Arizona, and I could call him and ask him. The funny thing is, I was so grateful for their help because the lady who is at their front desk is very nice. I stopped to get donuts this morning, and I almost got a dozen donuts to take there because I thought they were super nice. But now I'm thinking I just got taken for $500 fucking dollars, and they probably didn't do anything. So this is one of the things that it does suck to be alone and to not have an advocate in my corner for, because I'll get angry about it. Depending on the situation, I'll get emotional. It's not like I have just $500 sitting around. You know, I don't know. So that's one of the tough things about being, I won't just say a single person, because it's not just that. There are plenty of single people with a support system. I don't know why I don't have that support system up here. I feel like I have it in Arizona from people that I just recently met, but up here I just don't feel that way. When I tell my friends something like this, they'll just say, oh, that sucks. Whereas if my friend tells me something like that, I would be like, let's go, I'll meet you down there tomorrow. Let's take care of it. Like, let's get your money back, or let's make sure they fix shit. I don't know why I have friends that are not like that up here, and maybe I should reconsider who my friends are. I don't know. That's a whole other discussion, but there's an angry dog out there. I'm pissed. And now I'm going to be worried when I'm driving at night because I have out-of-state plates and one headlight. And I'm a brown girl in a big-ass SUV with tinted windows. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to vent about that. Thanks for listening.